So that you get on camera, so you've got to be watching all the time.
Yeah, speaker's corner, you cannot escape from camera.
When
But-
you escape, you have
No
to try.
cameras.
Yeah, no
We're
problem.
allowed to talk to you, but no cameras.
But did Jesus say he's a Christian in the Bible?
The Christian word was
Yeah.
That came
The name
after
of
by
it.
the Romans. They refer to the followers of Jesus as the Christians. Because Jesus himself, did he submit to God? Did Jesus submit to God?
Yeah.
Yeah.
To the Father.
Yeah. So he had submission with him. Huh? Yeah.
Is your point that
Can
Muslim
you
is someone who submits?
can you say what is submission in Arabic? Do you know what is submission in Arabic?
No.
It's Islam. Yeah, it's Islam. And he submits according to his desires or according to God's teaching. Jesus submitted to God according to God's teaching. A Muslim, someone who believes in God according to the God's teaching. So we believe that Jesus was a Muslim because we believe he submits to God. Muslim is an Arabic term. In English, someone that submits to God according to the teaching of God. That's what a Muslim means.
That's a very vague definition. I mean, by that definition, a lot of people are Muslim.
Like for example,
Aren't Muslim. Well, I mean, say Jews submit to God, aren't they all therefore Muslim?
but not according to, that's not according to God's teaching. Don't be scared of camera.
Don't be scared. We're trying to have a friendly conversation.
No, إخوة. No, wait.
No, the reason why I asked Shamsi is to elaborate more.
Yeah.
So,
But I don't know what's the issue here. Are we talking about if Jesus was a Muslim or not?
Yeah,
That's
no.
what we're debating at.
no, we were trying to ascertain and ask you why you believe Jesus to be God, and you were trying to explain to us why you
Alright.
believe that. So perhaps if you explain.
He's God because he died and rose again. That's the simple answer.
So he was God because, sorry, I had to cut you.
Yeah, sure.
So he was God because he died and was raised again.
Yeah.
Okay, Elijah died and was raised again. So is he God?
Who's that?
In the Bible.
Elijah. Who is that?
Well, no, not Elijah. It's someone that died. It's Elijah.
we don't speak very good English.
Okay, there's someone in the Bible.
Yeah.
Died.
Yeah.
Not just
Lazarus.
died and he came back to life.
Lazarus.
Okay, so Israel. His brother mentions Israel. Yeah. Doesn't make him God. So come back to life because Jesus said clearly.
But Jesus prayed for Lazarus.
No, before I prayed, it doesn't make him God because I can pray for Jesus, doesn't make me God because I pray. The argument that you are utilizing, out of respect, doesn't approve Jesus to be God. There's a question I want to ask that all of us as a Muslim and a Christian and a Jew, everyone that believes in God, we believe. Do you believe God is perfect all the times?
Yeah.
Perfect.
God.
Yeah, God is perfect all the times. Yeah, He has a perfect knowledge. He has knowledge of the past, knowledge of the now, knowledge of the future, and likewise is self-sufficient. Is God self-sufficient?
What is
Self-sufficient. Self-sufficient means God is not in need of nothing.
nothing?
Yeah, everyone's in need of God. Independent mean independent.
Yeah,
All the times.
He can make himself
Dependent.
dependent of people.
That's contradiction. Because if someone, listen to this, yeah? If someone is independent all the times, because that's what makes God as well. What God is, He has the nature of being independent all the times. He has no beginning, no end. He's always independent. If He becomes dependent, that's not the nature of the same Most High who is independent all the times. That's called a paradox. That is like telling me I exist and not exist at the same time. That is a paradox.
What's the
Paradox means
I don't understand your problem.
Oh, you don't
What's the problem is?
the problem is
Yeah.
that can someone be perfect
Yeah.
all the times
Alright.
and imperfect at the same time?
Why is God imperfect?
No, asking you, can someone? I forgot. Put God aside. I'm asking you a question. Can someone be perfect all the times?
Yeah.
Perfect what? All the times. Yeah.
Can you
And imperfect.
Perfect.
Perfect mean he doesn't forget. He doesn't. What do you call it? He doesn't.
Not human. Like perfect. It can be perfect in a human way still.
No. Every human is not perfect because human forget. You have a perfect knowledge. You know everything.
Yeah.
Well, you don't know why it's perfect.
We don't understand the problem. If someone can be perfect and imperfect, why would
Does that make sense? Someone to be perfect
it
and
doesn't
imperfect.
make sense.
It doesn't make sense. Thank you.
Okay.
So Jesus, if you believe Jesus was God,
Yeah.
Jesus, He didn't know the hour. Jesus in Mark 13:32, if you want to check it, Mark 13:32.
Men we don't... Alltså man kan ju säga att vi inte tror att Gud kommer ihåg allting.
Numbers 23.
Sorry, I took over.
No. You should. You should.
Ja, men you don't... We believe that he's sin free.
No, but sorry, I have respect. Can she read Mark 13:32?
Alright.
13,
Kan vi på riktigt, det här är inte...
13:32.
Yeah,
Because
okay.
they said they're here.
So our teacher said that we
About Christianity.
speak to people.
Huh?
We don't wanna... We just want
No, we're not arguing. I'm just going to show you from the Bible.
Okay, well, let's check the
Yeah.
verse and then we have to leave. because
No
we need to
problem.
go around.
Yeah, we're not going to force you.
Alright.
Yeah.
Mark,
13:32.
finns det ens? Marcus är inte så. 13.
السلام عليكم
13.
كيف الحال؟ هاو يبدا رايت الحمد لله صورهم ها لان هذول مبشرين لا لابد
Vi är här, men
صورهم اذا ارادوا ان
den
يذهبوا
dagen eller stunden känner
Vi kan نكشفهم
i himlen den sonen
لا ليس الان
som fader. Okej, vänta nu.
لان هذول لا هذول مبشرين هذول شو يسمحوا سوف يصبحون علماء افتر هم يدرسون لا هم يريدون هذا اذا اصبحوا عدا الاسلام علانية نفتحهم
So sorry. We have... Nej, vänta, vi kan...
Why you cannot mark
Sen så drar vi.
you cannot read Mark
Yeah,
13:32
we read it, but we won't take a verse out of context. We need
Yeah,
to
read the context for us
We have it in Swedish.
Yeah, okay, we have English too. Jesus never spoke Swedish. He spoke Aramaic, but we have English and we have Swedish. I can quote it for you. Jesus said, "No one knows the day and the hour, not even the angels in the heaven, nor the Son, but only the Father." Clearly from the Bible, Jesus doesn't know the hour.
Yeah, Jesus doesn't know that.
So he cannot be God, because God knows everything.
All right, that's the... Now I understand your issue.
Okay, understand my point.
All right, I
Okay.
understand your point. I don't have an answer for that, but I understand your issue.
And that's what exactly Prophet Allah mentioned in the Quran to Prophet Muhammad. If what Jesus said here, exactly what Prophet Muhammad said in the Quran, what Allah taught Prophet Muhammad to say. Allah said in the Quran, they ask about the day of judgment, say no one knows except Allah. Jesus and the Prophet Muhammad, they said the same thing. That shows you he's a prophet of God, not God. You don't even understand what I said. He's there. He's there. How is saying no?
No, you can't.
I can't speak. How is wrong? Prove
We
that
don't
to
know
me.
what to say to you.
Now, Allah, you know what I'm going to say to you? You know what?
But I understand your point.
No, what I will say, look, sorry to cut you, sis. Yeah, what I say to you, no, yeah, well, that's good. What I say, when you go home, when you go home, pray to God. Say, God, listen, please, listen. Pray to God. Say, oh God, God of Abraham, God of Jesus, guide me to the straight path. Do you agree with that?
We believe that
Yeah.
Jesus is the truth, the way, and...
Yeah, no, but I'm saying pray to God of Jesus.
But Jesus is God, so then we're talking...
No, but in the Bible, Jesus said he has a God. Shall I show you?
No, he has a father.
In the Bible, no. In the Bible, Jesus said, I'm going to my God and your God.
Yeah, but he said, if you have seen me, you have seen the Father as well.
So is he?
He said that several times.
No problem.
Sorry.
So Jesus, he said, if you see me, see the Father. So
Yeah.
does the Father look like a Jewish, Palestinian Jewish?
What?
If I say, if you see me, you see my Father. What does it mean? I look like my Father, correct?
No, it's bigger than that. You can't only... You have to understand...
How is bigger? Jesus was the same height as some people walking. What does it mean?
Jag vet inte hur jag ska förklara det på
Vad tänker du
engelska.
på? Vad tänker du på?
Att så här, man kan inte bara...
I explain to you what you said from the Bible.
No, you can't just take one verse.
No, I can explain the context. I know the Bible very well. The context. When Jesus said, if you see me, see the Father,
Yeah.
firstly, doesn't mean the Father look like him. Secondly, Jesus clearly,
Physically look like him.
God-
Is
no,
that
he doesn't
what
look like him. Doesn't look like him physically. Doesn't.
No?
He doesn't. God is not a human being, is he? In the Bible, it said God is not a man.
Je- Jesus is a human being.
Yeah, but in the Bible, it said God is not a man. He's not a human being, God.
Jesus is the word of God.
So it's not God. It's the word of God.
Then he came down, he was incarnated
In the
to
flesh.
human,
So
in flesh.
I understand that. So it's not God. It's the word of God.
Yeah, that's the word of God.
Okay,
Yeah.
so it's not God.
No, the word of
That's
God
the
is
paradox.
God.
The paradox that you talked about. He's human and God at the same time.
Which is a paradox. Yeah, it's a
Yeah, that's the
paradox.
paradox.
Do you agree with that?
Yeah.
You know what paradox means? It doesn't make any sense.
Ja, det är en paradox. Ja, det motsäger varandra.
Well, it doesn't make any sense.
Heligande
Yeah.
säger också mot varandra.
Men om vi
Det är
säger
en paradox.
att det är en paradox.
See, in the Bible, it said God is not human.
Numbers 23:19.
Vänta, numbers, vad är det?
Det är ju...
What is that in Swedish? Can you...
Yeah, you can find it. What?
Yeah.
Give us the number.
Book of Numbers 23:19.
We don't know what the number, which book it is.
No, Book of Numbers. Book of Numbers.
We don't know numbers. The
The numbers
translation.
are different. They got different.
Anyway, you know what? Forget that. What do you know about Islam?
No, but...
Because you can see, you don't know. What do you know about Islam? What do you know
You
about
want to
Islam?
ask us a question about this?
Yeah, because you keep asking you. You want to ask us questions.
You can
I'm sorry.
ask us questions.
Let her speak, please.
It was sorry. We need
You have to go? Oh, no problem.
It was a
Take care of
pleasure.
yourself.
Thank you.
So I can shake hand.
You can't shake hands.
Yeah, because
Sorry.
I can shake. Yeah, no. Because let me just show you. I can shake my mother's hand, my sister's hand.
Alright.
But women that are not related to me, we don't. Because Jesus' mother, Mary, I shake you three times. All right.
It's nice talking
You know
to
what? Mary, she did not shake woman's hand. That's why we like Mary. So follow Mary. All right, take care of yourself. Look after yourself. Have a nice time. Love you. How you doing? You right? You from Sweden as well? No. Okay, I thought you're from Sweden. You're from Sweden? So Swedish, yeah. Where are you from? United America. Where about? Where in America? Louisiana.